This is the line to the Vatican if you don't have a reservation. It goes down to the corner of the building and around and keeps on going. And that's the entrance to the Vatican. Entrance to the Vatican.
So those are walls actually limiting an independent since when? 1929.
This is our tour guide, Valentina. And, it's like a mad Disney World. People everywhere, long lines. Here's a line coming in. This thing goes on for a mile outside. We were part of a group, so we got in right away. Now they're calling me. We have a reservation to sit on the Pope's lap. No, wait, that's Santa Claus. Never mind.
Now, you probably have been already told that Michelangelo had a very long life. At that time, he was a real Methuselah. He died when he was 89.
It took 120 years.
He died in 1564.
And right here we have the pipe where when the Pope is elected or not, you get white or black smoke, and that's it, right there. Impressed? There it is. One thing I thought we'd find here would be everything nice and clean and shiny, but a lot of dirt and grime. Maybe it's just because there's so much of it to maintain. And here's a mosaic tile floor that everybody wants in their house. This is the tomb of the mother of Constantine, and across the way is the daughter of Constantine. So imagine having to clean one of these tapestries in the Vatican. According to our tour guide, these are made of wool, silk, cotton, gold, and silver. So the story of the firstborns being killed takes on a whole new meaning in this tapestry. So we're in a magnificent tunnel with all kinds of neat artwork on the ceiling. All parts of Italy represented on maps. Statues, artwork. I guess they're trying to create a reverent atmosphere. And then you have puzzles for sale and other things for sale. Even our tour guide was a bit irritated they were selling merchandise in a place like this. And here is the very opulent entrance to the Sistine Chapel. In the Vatican, they say you're not supposed to wear anything that shows your knees.
Official blessing of the Pope and introduction.
So this is the keyhole where behind this door the Pope is supposed to be working, reading, or something. Let's see if we can see him. That's in there. The Pope is sometimes right in there. Is he in there?
I don't know. No, she said there'd be a Swiss guard here if he was. I want to see.
This is St. Peter's Basilica. I'll give you a quick overview, or just a view for the camera. Largest, biggest church in the world. In St. Peter's Basilica, they say all the gold, all the things that look like gold, are real gold. But we couldn't reach it. We tried. St. Peter's tomb. Actually buried 7 meters down. Found some real gold at ground level, but we got a fancy security system. Up in the front of the church is where the Pope sits at his throne. I'll zoom in. The Swiss Guard. Can you show me where the pipe is again?
No, the pipe is a temporary pipe. You don't see it, but it's next to the antenna. It looks like a mushroom. So if you see some documentaries, it's like a pipe and then sort of a covercle on the top of it.
Okay. Still inside the courtyard. Some people just hang out to feed the birds. Guess that's a random act of kindness. And here we arrived at the restaurant in Rome. Our tour group is trying to figure out how to pay for the taxi.
Are we having lunch?
And Raylene does her predictable thing, taking pictures of flowers.
That's actually a fruit.
Fruit, whatever. It was a flower at one time. Rome is not quite like Florence. There's more traffic here. It's more like a major city. People honk their horns a little bit more. Has a feel of New York, just older. People actually travel. It's now official. I have a blister. It's in that foot. We're on our way to lunch, and lunch is somewhere here. This is the neighborhood called the Jewish Ghetto. I thought all the Jewish people had money, but I guess there's also a ghetto. We'll try to figure out why it's called the Jewish Ghetto later on. They say in the Jewish ghetto we get to find our own food and they'll cook it. So I'm going to try to get this little guy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Well, we found some Roman ruins. Not sure what they're called. Let's take a look.
Republican era, which means before 44 before Christ.
We found the cats.
That Julius Caesar was assassinated in the Senate in the Roman.
So there are inhabitants in the ruins.
You see the steps there.
Oh,
There is
listen,
a wall.
no problem. It's
This is the wall.
I've been scared of it. I've been scared of Michael Jackson.
yeah,
I respect it so much.
yeah.
Here's a cat cleaning itself.
Yeah.
At peace with the world. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yuck. Not everyone has an easy life in Rome. We discovered that there are stores specially for priests. Or people who want to be pope.
And nuns.
And nuns? Nuns over here? So you wonder how they get their clothes. There's a store for them. And besides some of the clothes at the shop for popes and priests and all that, they've got the little things they shake at you. You know, the little tassel or the little rod, I guess. I don't know. Looks cool. Here we came across another set of ruins. You look at it, it's like a big round tub. Maybe it was the public swimming area?
Temple dedicated to all gods.
All what? The
All
pantheon.
gods. The pantheon. Pan, all, theon, gods. It's a Greek word. Well, Romans, they inherited all gods from.
Okay, we found the backside of the big swimming pool, but we discovered it's not really a pool. This is the pantheon. Pan means many, theon means God, so some kind of a temple to many gods. You know, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, just Google it. My problem here in Rome is my phone doesn't work, so most of my smartness is gone. I have no Google. So I can kind of make stuff up and hope you don't look it up. There's some kind of towers over there. And here we're inside the Pantheon. Pretty cool place. I guess if you had to describe it, it'd be like a big upside down cereal bowl with a hole in the bottom. Here we came across some kind of Roman cathedral or a wall of some kind with big pillars. And if you look closer, you can see there was a huge battle in this courtyard. I'll show you the courtyard. There you go. And they shot cannons trying to bring down the wall. And lots of holes in there. The wall stood, nothing happened. No, just kidding. They were remodeling this thing one day. Pulled the supports out and they got holes in it. Then we found what the ladies call the most important part of the entire trip. Shopping. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, someone throw money. We are in a taxi cab with Maximilian, who's never been to America.
I never been. I have to go.
Have to go, but
I
he's
would like
afraid
to
of the
do.
plane.
I have to go to Cake Boss.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
So how are you going to get on a plane? Are you going to drink water?
No. Water is problem. I have to drink wine. A couple of liters.
Wine
America
is free on the
doesn't
plane.
have good wine either.
That is everywhere.
Yeah, but
Okay. We're talking to people in our group about this Coliseum thing and how many people died in there. Consensus was if Hitler had one of these, it'd have been bad news. We're right outside the Coliseum, and it was just pointed out that the top of this apartment, right in the center of the screen, right there, was the home of Sophie Loren. But she moved out of there because it was too crazy and noisy in this part of town.
Restoration 1700.